Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode from the JourneySMP. Last time we set up this bee farm, or honey farm actually. I guess it technically is a bee farm. So we have bees in here, which I can breed them up. And then I did a little bit of work between episodes over here. So I got the entire storage array set in. I was building this before Pro made his shulker farm, so this is probably the last one of these I build because I can just build a shulker loader and do the same thing with like 3 chests. So it takes up a whole lot of space, but like a wall of chests, like this looks cool, right? Just me. Anyways, I've got this lamp up here, which will let me know when the glass bottles are low. I'm pretty sure it means it needs more. Yeah, on definitely means that it needs more. Let's see. Oh, I needed wool block. That's why that's open. But yeah, I still need to figure out what I want to do with the roof entirely. I'm not entirely certain. I just know I wanted to have like a couple features. So I have like a honey spill or... Whoop. Ignore that. Yeah, so I have a honey spill or something. And then over here, I've just got a little bit of honey, some bee nests that are probably being worked on. I might add like a couple armor stand things around here. Assuming we have that installed. Otherwise, I might like just add mine frames, some shears. But it's basically done. Just like a couple little details I want. Oh, there goes the bees. But yeah. And then also in the bee farm, I set up a whole bunch of redstone that would basically say, hey, if this thing gets filled up, don't make more. Just shut off the farm. So we have that in place now. So what I want to work on today is down here. I still need to do the storage room. But because of the whole shulker system, I technically don't need a storage array, even though I'll probably do it, and I'll probably do it because I already have it mostly started. And I can't really think of a good way to fit it in with the current design. So yeah, we'll probably finish that up. Then I also want to work on the entryway to this area. So I clean up the bubble vaders, make them look nice, and then build something up here. I don't know entirely what just yet. And then after that, today, basically, I just want to kind of clean up some of the projects. So I clean up that area, finish the inside of the honey farm, finish this building, and then... Actually, let me show you this other thing I did between episodes. If we come down here, I come up here. Yeah, I redid some of the railroading for the villager system. So now they'll come over here, and then they kind of just make their way onto one of these 4 holding places, and then if I flick that lever and I send them this way, they'll come, get converted, push the button, make sure that's actually flipped though. That'll send them back. But basically this way it just lets me hold 4 villagers for more efficient reasons, which I'm actually perfectly fine with. And then down here is kind of a mess, but I need to build a storage. I need to build them a building instead of just kind of having them in a hole in the ground. But that building will probably go, and I think about it, probably go like right here, which is kind of an issue because I have all my copper oxidizing over here, which it's taking its time. It is taking its time. So yeah, let me get to work on finishing up the storage system, and then I'll bring it back when I have a design idea for what I'm gonna do on top. Okay, so for my first bit of progress, I started tearing down the mountain over here. Just make this area a little bit more flat. I know this looks hideous, But here, let's find ourselves a vantage point. Because I was looking at this and I kind of had an idea. This will do. So if we look over here, we got this mountain, right? Now, imagine that when I'm going to draw my cursor, imagine everything to the right of this is hollow. So it's like it kind of is a cliff that's just overhanging this entire area right here. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm not sure how that's going to look. What I'm probably going to do, actually, yes, I'm totally going to, because now that I'm looking from here, it's probably the only way I can figure this out, is I'm going to have to tear down the entire mountain, except like the little top 3 layers. Because that's just what I'm going to have to do. And I'm probably going to tear it down to that height, maybe lower, to be honest. Although over here I might expand. I don't know. Yeah. TLDR, I'm going to tear down a good chunk of this mountain and rebuild it. Because I came up with a fun idea. I'm curious about those on this side. Could I work over here? Let me fly upwards. I think it could. Yeah, I think I could do it on, yep, because it's a single mountain. It's this part gets a little bit finicky, but I mean, it's not gonna be dug out that much. I can probably like stop digging out around here and then just leave it. So yeah, I can totally do that. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Change of plans, maybe. Yeah, because it also affects this building, so yeah, I'm just gonna kind of build myself a new mountain. Well, more like tear down the mountain and rebuild it because I want it to look a certain way. So yeah. Oh, that looks so much better. It's not like it's amazing terraforming, but it is something, and man, it just feels so good to be able to do this again. Like, and yeah, this kind of matches what I was thinking. I mean, the curve is, honestly, it's a little bit, I mean, it works. I'd prefer to have gone back a little bit more, but, you know, with barely planning it out, I'm happy. I'm happy it came out well enough for me. And now we have plenty of room over here to work on whatever I'm going to put here. Still haven't quite figured that out. I think instead of figuring that out, I'm just going to go over here and finish this guy, huh? What do you say? Yeah, totally not going to just postpone it indefinitely. Nope, no. I don't know what you're talking about. We're just going to build this instead, all right? Then we'll get back to that. Sound like a plan? Yeah, it sounds like a plan. Storage room is so much better now. Like, it actually looks complete, and yep, I put something on it. I put a thing on the spatter farm, so let's check it out. So we still have the 2 holes. I didn't extend the wood all the way down. But then over here, we have this little trick, and we're coming up here, and I mean, you can climb up, but there really isn't much to do up here. It just is for looks, and I mean, it's kind of a little secret. There's an attic. Yeah. So that's done, and there's something over there we need to talk about. Also, I got paths in. And so this base is just looking so much better now. Now there's like an actual path in, and yes, I moved the nether portal. So what we have here is kind of, it's like an experiment kind of gone awry. Someone was trying to build basically a Stargate between dimensions, and they created the nether portal, and it's crackling energy. I must say, like, this came out really cool. And yeah, this ties in the base a lot more too. Now we have a proper nether portal, and it actually is like, it's feeling like an actual base now. And I also, so when other people visit, I added in a map. Yep, there's a map so people know where everything is. They can also grab stuff from here. I don't know why I left my shulker boxes in there. My inner chest, by the way. I'll worry about that later. But yeah, we have a cat to greet everyone. This place is looking so great now that, like, we took some time to tie everything together, and I'm so happy. But here's the thing. See, the nether portal, it's crackling energy, right? I don't think it's a regular nether portal. So what we're going to do is we're going to take off the helmet. Actually, we're going to take off most of the armor. We're going to eat up. And I have a theory. So, if I fly into the portal at like Mach 10, we might be able to go to 1.18. Like, it might just cause enough dimensional rift energy to break the world and, you know, do all the whole new terrain stuff. I totally did this wrong, though.